Hey everybody, welcome back to Amazon Island. We're doing some sugarcane harvesting tonight. Just got to shuffle some equipment back around from where we were finishing up planting and field work of other sorts. We're gonna have to haul our sugarcane harvesting equipment down here to field. Not really, can't really remember if remember which farm this stuff came from, but we'll just go ahead and leave it over here. Hey Talgar, hey Will. I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick before we dive into our sugarcane harvesting. That there. Uh, Mosey on back here to the ferry. But this is the island where we need to come and basically bring our sugarcane harvesting stuff anyway. Oops, I did find the shipwreck. And in fact, we need to go back that way to pick up something else. So we're going to go ahead and swing by that shipwreck. I had a thought, I don't know if it's possible, but I had a thought, what if you could put like a little oil slick up around on the water above it, and maybe some floating buoys around it, kind of to mark the area as you know, a environmental hazard. I don't know if that's possible given the given how the water plane stuff is. Let's see here. The easiest way to find it is to zoom way up here. Oh, there it is. There is the shipwreck. Right there. It's been there quite a while. I think if you I mean seriously, I don't know how many people will ever find it unless you mark it somehow, and if you mark it, then people are apt to explore and say, I wonder what those buoys are, and then find it. I think when we were last together, it was mid spring. So we finished planting, and I fast forwarded through late spring, and now we're into early summer, and our sugarcane's ready to harvest. We also have to do some grass work. Ah, thanks, Luke. Thanks for the sub. Run up here and pick up our JCB. Should also see if we can maybe put some manure in our greenhouses just to get that message up there away. Hey, Genetic J, what's up? How's the weather in the Rockies? Last we talked was last night. We were playing a little oh, what is that map? South Mountain Creamery, and it was cold there still. Okay. this off. So Will was telling me earlier that unless we turn something up, you know, major tonight, then the map might get uploaded to PCSG come Sunday or Monday. So that's pretty good. There we go. Hey Michael, what's up? Oh, thanks. What's going on here? Yeah, it'll be a zip that needs to be unzipped. I'm not breaking nothing. No, it's not full. I think those take like 3,000 liters. We'll see how much they take. I missed the box the first time around. A little bit. Hey Fred, what's up? Let's see here. Full is. These take 3,000 liters of manure, so 2 scoops each basically. Hey Hilly Hill, this map will not be on console because it's an island map that does not have land bridges. So like Spectacle Island was console capable because there were land bridges between the islands. This map and other maps where it's a true island map, where the only way to navigate is to use a ferry, sadly is basically destined to be a PC exclusive map because of the need to use the ferry to to get around. It might, well, see, the ferry uses a sort of locking script to lock the implements to the trailer as it's driving around. Otherwise, things would just slide right off. I don't know if the ferry could be made into a console compatible mod or not. Your weekend starts early, and your weekend ends early, Fred. So it plays both ways. It does. It's got a script where you don't ever have to replant poplar, and a few others. Now, what's interesting is like the like Lone Oak, like the Frontier Designs maps. Frontier Design maps, they have, I mean, they technically have extra scripts because they've got that manure where At least I'm thinking on consoles it works the same, where the manure, you have to clean it out. That uses that that manure heap, right? Or does those maps just pile manure in a triangle in the animal area? Let's see, where's the water? Where is water at? That's fuel. There's water. That's right, the manure buy point is on console, and Alien Jim had the manure buy point in his map a while ago. He had a couple other interesting things in there, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, right now it's a not planned for console, not believed that it would work for console. Plus the fact it's too big. So to be on the Giants mod hub, the map has to be 768 megabytes, I think, in size and no more. This map is sitting just over a gig in size, so it's too big physically to go in the mod hub anyway. I think the consoles deserve. I would like to see some console PC equality. Myself, I'd like to see a greater level of equality in gameplay options come FS17. Now, I think there's always going to be some level of limitations with console just because of their fixed hardware. And as a result of that, performance is always going to be somewhat governing, what can happen. Well, console's got that whole slot thing going on. And the bigger the mod, the more slots it takes. The bigger the map, the more slots it takes. And you can only have so many bales on the map and all this other stuff. Hey, Rubber Burner. Roll the ferry? Are you joking me? I'm not going to roll the ferry because I don't want to have a accident like this poor fisherman did. About to go over a horrible, horrible accident. Where is it? Right here somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Look, see, we're about to go this horrible, horrible accident where this fisherman just totally lost his boat. You don't want that. Hey, Rubber Burner, I was thinking earlier, I know you're preferring cattle and crops over farm sim now. And I was thinking, I don't see too many cattle and crops folks doing streaming or anything. Just saying. Might get some more people interested in that there cattle and crops if they saw how cooler it was than farm sim at this point. Oh, we're gonna crash. He just took out the front of the boat. Alright. Uh-oh. Lost our trailer. Oh, we got it back. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what we've got set up for our sugarcane harvesting. Kind of already saw it, didn't you? So we traded in the small single row or double row trailed harvester for this case beauty, and we got the version that has a rear hitch, and we're going to use this nice color coordinated red hopper. Oh, don't tell me that. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my. Are you serious? Doesn't work? Oh, the hitch does not. It's a pain in the tail. I haven't used this since I had an open multiplayer server right after Platinum came out. We're still doing UMRV, and I shut down UMRV for like a week after Platinum came out, and we did the Platinum map with no mods at all. It's completely open. Anybody that was watching could join. Met lots of folks that are now very, very active in the Discord community on my channel and everything. It was a great experience, but kind of swore off sugarcane harvesting. We're going to do some tonight, and we're going to do some on Emerald Coast when we finally get back to that map. I am about done with Rathlin Island. I think I got maybe 2 more videos out of me, maybe 3, and then I'm gonna end it. Which will put the ending of Rathlin in about 2 weeks. So I've got videos already set up for next week, but I was trying to get some work done to get through winter today, and I was just basically saying, you know what, I would much rather not be playing the map than playing the map at this point. So it's kind of when you know it's best to maybe call it quits on the map, is when you would really rather not do. Oh no! What happened here? So we weren't docked. Hey Chris, what's up? There we go. If you're not docked, then we'll run into problems for sure. Does it work with the large trailer that I bought, or Does it work with that trailer or these? 'Cause that's the one I got, and I changed it red. You know, I went to use it when I was doing the Mountain Valley. No, not the Mountain Valley. The Rocky Mountain map. And I thought I put it in, but I ended up putting in my T800 instead. And by the time I realized it, I was already in stream and everything. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, why? Where's the smoke? I'm not seeing the smoke or anything. So I was a little confused. But then I thought, you know what? I must have grabbed the wrong one. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Rubber Burner. Got rain coming in here. Uh-oh. No, I'm not doing that map. Sorry. It's a very interesting map. It might be an interesting multiplayer map. It's kind of been batted around as as one of the economy multiplayer maps because I'm really starting to feel that economy maps or production maps are where the economy map gameplay really is to really sustain the cooperative nature of everything. All right, well, we got that. Let's head back and pick up the other trailer. Hey, Darren, what's up? I don't do Euro truck, so it's fine. Do need to take care of our animals there. Those messages out of there. So who all has had a chance to check out South Mountain Creamery? I'll tell you, I was all excited. I was like all excited to see that map, and it did not disappoint as far as I'm concerned. You're talking about that Sibber, yeah, that one. The S map there. Let's see here. I'll tell you, I live right down the street from an ice cream shop, and we go there maybe 3 or 4 times a year. That's about it. Uh-oh. Oh, we did it there. We did it there. Fall into the water, you get stuck. There we are. Well, that didn't take you long now, did it, Darren? Man. Did it crash like on map loading? I don't remember. Did I? Maybe I had to edit that map in order to get the straw harvest to work? Maybe. You have straw harvest? Or are you trying to use that? So if you've got straw harvest and you're trying to use that, I would take straw harvest out, and it might load up for you. I don't remember if I didn't use straw harvest or if I just did that little keep edit that I know to do in order to get it to load up. Oh, okay. This will be fun. You know what? Need to turn this ferry around because that's a dolly trailer. And I'm not going to try to back that dolly trailer out. There's absolutely no room to maneuver. Welcome back, Chris. And we're off. All right. So I was thinking about what I was going to do with this sugarcane. I don't think any of the silos take sugarcane. I think I've got a building in here I think I can just tip it into. The other thought would be to, well, I kind of need money for some mowing equipment and some hay equipment. So maybe I'll just sell it. Let's see if it works here. Let's see if this works. Nope. Nope. That's too short of a too short tongue. Okay, so we're gonna do a follow offset to the left. Let's bring it up. Let's offset a little more. Let's unfold that. Pipe out. Up. Let's get our GPS going so we can do straight lines. Hey Fred, thanks for the super chat. Up. Shift. Let's bring you over. Alright, let's try it now. Oh, not that far. Deal with this. Let's get forward and over a little more. There we go. There we go. We got her now. Got it figured out. I couldn't swing it. Doesn't have any pipe controls. Turn it off. See, I can't. All I can do is pipe out or pipe in. Let's see. Oh. That. So we clear out some space here. I don't know if an auger wagon would work. I don't think most auger wagons are set up to accept sugarcane. Let's swing around here. There we go. Once we get this opened up a bit, we'll just be able to make circles. Until we get her opened up. Now let's check. Nope, sugarcane. No sugarcane. Out. Well, we're gonna lose a little until we get. There we go. Let's set you up. Oh. The beauties of single player trying to do this harvesting, forage harvesting style stuff. I remember we tried. The only things in the sugarcane trailer are the basically the kind that we tried, and they don't hook up to that hitch. Shift and shift. Stop, stop, stop. It's really not working out very well for me right now. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. We're going to do it the old school way. Yeah, technically the trailer's probably too tall. Going. All right. Oh, the Massey trailer hooks up to it. This is what we're gonna do. I was gonna do this earlier, and thought I would be slick and use follow me and all that. Oh. Gonna run back to the shop and pick up that other trailer. We're gonna use that trailer to get off the for the harvester. Then we're gonna dump in the big trailer, kind of like an overloader. Tried to hook up that. I tried to hook up that big one, and it wouldn't. I don't think the tongue's long enough. Any rate, this will work. This will work for sure. I do like using these to sell silage. Fill these up with a bucket, or well, not with a bucket, but with a conveyor belt, and then use them to sell silage. Works pretty good. So does everybody see that the image of the screenshots of the new mission system on 19 and of the HUD and all that from today's dev blog post over at the Farm Sim forums? Talked about the new mission system and some aspects about that, and then showed a screenshot of the ideal harvester, John Deere 8400 or something, I think it was, and that new auger wagon that they have talked about. Oh, this is we're coming into, and it showed the new HUD, transparent HUD that they're going to have, and a few other things. All right. Where are we at? We have, oops, wrong way. We got 22 days, I guess, until GameCon. That's the, next gaming convention, gaming, meeting, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we don't want to go over our cornfield. This way. It's gonna go off-roading. There we go. Community manager there. He was maybe a week or so ago, or right after FarmCon. He was talking about hopefully having gameplay footage before GameCon. That would be exciting, but of course, if not, then might be GameCon that we get to see the first real gameplay footage of 19. I don't know. Why would they do a DLC if they're already going to be in the base game? All right. Let's see here. What are you? You're harvesting at 6 miles an hour. Down our cruise control to 6. Now we're going to town. More. Now we are going to town. It was I did see ATS talking about owning your own trailer in an update. Is there any time frame as to when that update's supposedly hidden? And there been any time frame for Oregon? Oh yes, it would be. That SciTech wheel isn't too much of anything. That's for sure. Okay, in December. Okay, like a classic John Deere pack. It might, I don't know. You never know, maybe. was gonna say, I thought I had crop destruction in, but it wasn't destroying, but now it is. Oh, come on. There we are. Yeah, I think a single water pipe, because those water points are just circles, just round rings, right? Just a single pipe going up into the ring. Oh, the trees. I was going to test those trees out. See if they had collisions on them. They don't. Sugarcane harvesting is a two-person sport. Definitely a two-person sport. So we're about full here. Dump this. I would say I would not suggest setting up courseplay to do this field. I can just see them taking a long wide turn, and next thing you know, you have yourself a trailer full of sugarcane and a tractor in the water. Hey Kenworth, what's up? You're from over at you're over at the Black Sheep Discord, right? Is that where I remember seeing you? Alright Chris, check you later. Oops. Just here on Amazon Farm, doing a horrible job of impersonating a sugarcane farmer. Hopefully I'm swung wide enough now. Of course, now I'm too wide. There's a reason why I don't do sugarcane. And this is it. There we go. The fact that it takes absolutely forever. We'll be doing this field all day, all night long. We're not careful. GPS. Now, I'm pretty sure they have said GPS won't be in standard. Talked about GPS, you know, as a, I guess the GPS dome being on tractors like they are now, but the GPS would not be built in. Pretty sure they said that. Yeah, I saw where they said they were working with the Courseplay folks on... Well, you know, supposedly they were working with Courseplay folks early in 17 also. Or in the 17, you know, development cycle, so that the Courseplay folks could kind of get a jump start on things. Talking about improved AI, and in the screenshot we saw today, we saw the field they were in had a rounded side to it. Let's do this. Let's see if we can. Not wide. Kind of risk ourselves by coming out here this way. Oh, that worked. I think I might go and, when we get to the other end of the field, I think we might start working the other direction. Get up to the other end of the field, open up the other end of the field, kind of like we have here. And then just start making east-west runs, where we've got this big opening where we can just make a big wide turn. That might speed things up. Oh, we're not going rock climbing on this side. I think Genetic J was on the server when we did that open platinum server. If I'm not mistaken. Did a whole ton of harvesting on that map, and we still somehow managed to lose money. Oh, have a map, basically have it load up courseplay and courseplay, like figure out where all the fields are or all the roads. Now we got a rock up there. I think that rock is going to put some serious issues to our plans. It's almost like that rock was put there on purpose. It's right in the way now, isn't it? I mean, it couldn't be any more in the way. That's where you need a dynamite mod where you come in here and blast the rock out of the way. Yeah, I liked South Mountain Creamery. It's got some, yeah, it could use a little smoothing over in some areas, but the overall, the overall of it, as far as I'm concerned, works wonderfully for the area. The single lane roads that are well, not single, the normal, oh, that worked out. The normal roads that are there, the one direction or one lane each way, and then the secondary roads, which are not lined, they're just asphalt or some type of gravel that's been put down, and it's not real asphalt, but it's some other surface. It really is similar to how things are up there. Not go up and down that way yet. We're gonna make a few passes this direction. I do not work on a farm. I used to. I grew up on a farm in Maryland. But I haven't worked. I personally haven't worked that farm in, I don't know, 25 years. That is true. Now, have you seen that FDR logging stuff? I mean, he's got lots of logging stuff. It's not, I mean, in my opinion, it's not the super best quality of mods, but he's built them from the ground up himself, or basically bought models to do it. but he's got all kinds of forestry equipment. And the other option would be to use small logging trucks and just bring them out in small loads. Maybe use one of those AR trailers that tips sideways to bring your logs out to a kind of a staging area where you can have the bigger semi that you would load the smaller loads onto. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were a console. You could, of course, chip everything using the that hook lift chipper. That thing is a dream to use. I think we'll do another couple passes here, and then start making our long up and downs. We don't have a fermenting silo at the cow farm, do we? On this. Yeah, because like I said in the video that I did, the forestry area that I drove through, I mean it looked very, very similar to what our wooded area does, just across the street from where we lived back in Maryland. To where, you know, it's like the road goes through the low points, then there's steep inclines on either side. Yeah, I was thinking about that because, you know, we got rain coming. And at some point we're going to get rained out of our sugarcane harvest. And I was thinking, well, okay, we can move over to mowing grass for silage. Then I was thinking, but we don't have a fermenter. I guess we'd have to wrap. So I was just verifying that we didn't have a fermenter. I couldn't remember seeing one. Well, wrapping bales is almost like paint drying also. I like the undulations on this field, though. I mean, it's just like a rolling hillside. Not really a hillside, but just rolling farmland. Oh yeah, Hilly Hill, that's a good point. There's that fast track that you can get with those logging supports on the front and back. Now that wouldn't really help you with the transportation because it's getting down those hills or kind of winding around those roads is pretty tough. Because those side supports are just good for loading. Now, let's see. Might be crooked. Might, stuck on a tree. Is that what you think? You think we're stuck? Oh, we're not stuck. Now we're stuck, see? So we just brute force it out. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I don't want to be on that side. There we go. There we go. Now we're good to go. It is, isn't it? Yeah, sugarcane harvesting is a slow affair, isn't it? Just like potatoes or sugar beets, you don't get a ton of profit out of it, or yeah, profit out of it. So, and the equipment to harvest it is kind of expensive. So it's like, at what scale does this ever become profitable? I can swing around, make our turns, get lined up. Always trying to get too close to that thing. There we go. I think that, you know, the static animals, they need to go. Water trough and a graze mod would be really nice. Yeah, the enhanced chicken would be pretty cool. So on the last night we were doing a multiplayer on it, kind of just some folks in my Discord, and one of the guys looked up the real farm on Google, and apparently they have like 12, it's either 1,200, 12,000 chickens. So, you know, the enhanced chicken pack would be cool to be able to buy a bunch of chickens and kind of have to feed decent number of chickens also. Then I was thinking about that dairy that's on Rathlin Island, or in that respect also on Willow River. I was thinking about that dairy and basically extending the production to dairy, and then make the dairy sell point back at the creamery, so that you're actively taking the milk from the farm to the production dairy, which could be over at that flat spot at the store to make you have to drive around the map. I guess you could put it in that flat spot across the street also from the farm. And then, you know, the dairy makes homogenized milk and butter or whatever. And then you bring that back to the creamery and sell those products technically to the creamery, which is basically then selling them to the people that come in to the shop. There was a ice cream. There is some Goldcrest Valley production map that had like ice cream production, and well, there's a Savapa Agro dairy that makes yogurt and stuff. That's a placeable. That could be the dairy operation. Of course, that then requires pallets, cardboard, which itself requires pallets and wood chips. You know, as a way of basically extending the map and extending the idea behind the creamery. Sounded like something fun to do. Right now I live in Virginia, but I grew up in Maryland. So again, I get too close to that thing. Where are you at, Kenworth? I think here comes the rain. Yeah, I think rain is coming. Hey, Jay Williams. Oh, tell me about it. We are in our busy period at work. Days I barely have time to sit down and catch up on the emails that I need to catch up on. Later, JW. Thanks for dropping by. Ah, Oregon. So you're probably loving the Lone Oak, or its general geographic proximity. I guess it's full. That trailer here. Yep, it's full. Oh, stress puppies. The stress puppy appointment tomorrow. Go. You're into log now. There aren't any real logging console logging maps. There's a fair number of logging exclusive maps for PC. In fact, I've got a new one by the by that logging guy that I want to bring into the channel at some point, not to play, but to do a video on. Oh, it's a rough hill. Twice we've had that rough hill knock us sideways. Valley of the Old Farm has got a really, that does have a really good forested area. And they've kicked up they've definitely kicked up their forest creation another notch with respect to you know, Valley of the Old Farm to South Mountain. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure all the sell points are basically over on the island that has the shop on it. Go ahead and just sell this over here and sell that. Should put on our lights. We don't have a beacon. We do have a horn. Gotta make sure that we, wherever that fishing boat is, knows where we are. You know, any other time that fishing boat just trolls over here around the dock. Do those boats disappear when it rains? They go in? Are. Oops. Got to raise the bridge. As you can see, this tractor has there we go. Has wipers at work when you are inside. Let's see. I don't see them. I mean, there's one that always trolls around here, doesn't it? Let's see if we see it again. Alright, let's figure out where we sell this sugar cane at. Oh, there it is over there. Oh, we got some bales over here. They're going to get wet. See what we... It's interesting. We already have a weight. We're not even on it yet. $24,498. That's the wrong one. It says sugar cane. Or is there there's a different trigger over here? Not that, is it? Oh, there it is. So let's see if we can get in here with this. Oh, there goes the money. Alright, I probably don't need to be that close. I could probably be further away. Alright. Let's see, what do we have in the way of mowing equipment? Got a front mower, round baler. Don't really think that that's going to work out. What did I put in here? Put that in. It's too small. That is way too small. What do I have as far as... We got that one and we got that one. Right? Have any windrower? Tedder? We don't want a Ted, we just need a windrow. Sell that. Keep you. Piece you up so we can get done quicker. That is from the Farming Classics. Yeah, so that one. All of these great tractors right here. Other than that one. Forage harvester, single row. Trailer here. No auger wagon. Oh. Nope, I don't think that's it. Cultivator. That plow maybe is part of it. Seeder here. It's part of the spray add-on. That's why that's there. Fertilizer spreader. Little manure spreader. The Farming Classics is slurry spreader. Mower, windrower. There's an old little windrower here. Right. Jeez. It's this guy to do our mowing with. I used that little side sickle mower on Hoff Bergman for a little bit to mow a little small field, and it was a nice little mow job. It's very animated. Has lots of nice little animations working for it. The teeth on the sickle bar animate. and the little rotating shaft that animates, and some other little arms that animate around. Let's make sure that that other mower is on the island I think it's on. Hate to get all the way over there and find the mower somewhere else. Oh my, yep, it's way over there. Alright. Take us a while to get over there. Backing up, not my favorite thing. No, it's not my favorite thing. It's not my least favorite thing. Kind of a strange player because I've got a wheel and pedals, but it seems like at least half the time I end up using a keyboard to drive around. It's almost guaranteed if I'm in third person view, I'm probably using a keyboard. Don't know, that's just how I gravitate to control it. Yeah, that square bale wrapper, I wanted to haul it out and use that. Let's see here, I think the dock's down here on the other side. Oh. Oh. That gate again. I think I haven't played with this ferry for going on 200 hours. I think I would remember. Alright, let's find this mower. Probably in here. Oh, look. It's over here and get start to mowing. Guess we can mow the horse area too if we wanted. Let's see here. Let's see if this works. Nope. Alright. So what we're going to do is gonna record a course. Oh, you can't mow the horse area. Goes Will, keeping the man down. Keeping us from mowing what we want to mow. Pretty much on any map Will puts out, just because you see grass don't mean you can actually mow it. I don't know if you can see in the stream, but there is distinctive difference between this grass and the grass that I'm actually mowing. So I kind of know where the mowable grass is on this field. And well, stop there. All right, take this. We'll do see what 7 looks like. All right, let's do 12. Oh, you junkers. Oh. Booger snots. Alright. Save it this time. That's where that other method with the GUI I think is a whole lot better, because you can on the fly change how your settings are, not have to pick your course again or your field. Okay, we'll stop that. And we'll save this. Oh, grass. Currently loaded course. Aqua. Oh, I can't. What? Broke it. I broke it. Alright. Oh, wait. 8.2. There we go. What? No. Stop it. Stop it. That, I want that. That. Oh. That looks a little better. Alright. That, we don't want that. Here we go. Oh! Where is my ferry? That's the big, that's what makes this map the challenge, is everything has to be driven around by the ferry. No, it's not easier to do it manually because while he's mowing, I'm going to run up here and get the windrower. And then while he's windrowing, I'm going to go over to there and get the baler. And then while I got a guy baling, oh, there's a fishing boat. While I got a guy baling, I'm going to go over and get the wrapper. So the fishing boats don't disappear in the rain. I had to define that grass field, grass area, because it wasn't defined. Yeah, you can windrow wet grass. Just can't ted it. Just fine. We're just going to make silage bales. ship blew up. The script for everything. Yeah, well, thankfully we're not playing MR here. By the time we get back over there, the mower may be mostly done. I do not. We don't need that big fishing boat hitting us. Oh, we are a small little ferry. I got a funny story about spin tires. I just don't have it. When I first saw the name, I didn't really understand the title of the game. Because I thought it was named Sprint Rights. And I'm like, what is this? Why is there something called Sprint Rights? And why does it have, like, this picture of this, giant old-time truck? So I never really understood what Sprint Rights was. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? I went the wrong way around the island, and we're going to have to, well, we're going to jump this little land crossing. Sometimes if you go the wrong way, you just, you just go up and over it. Then later I heard somebody call it spin tires, and I like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm such a stupid person. That I didn't see it say spin tires before. And then it makes sense that you're just driving through mud and rough terrain. And the game being called spin tires. That now makes complete sense. But when I first looked at it, it said sprint rights. What's sprint rights? Makes no sense. Oh, we're coming in hot. I'm gonna go over here. This guy wind rowing. First, we're going to. Don't need it. This. Pull up the field. That. Current position. And we're going to do that. Let's see what it looks like. He's not done yet. Gonna let him run for a while. I'm happy with that. We're gonna save this. We're gonna call it that. Let's run over here and get that JCB. And I think we can get another tractor. And I think we might be able to get both tractors over here with the wrapper. But you could drive the wrapper, I bet. Alright, Genetic J, catch you later. Thanks for dropping by. Another tractor in here, or is that Massey the only one? Massey's the only one over here. Can get it. Got something here, don't we? The little Hurlerman will do the wrapping. So we could probably play with the silos, but we'll just do this. Pretty sure we can get everything on here. American Wilds for sprint rates. Oh, let's go this way. This little island here has another bit of grass that could be mowed. Let's see what the temperatures look like here. Summer. Oh my goodness. Autumn and winter. All 3 days of autumn is rain. And 2 days into winter are rain. But of course, we don't have the traditional snow in the winter. So if you look at the geo, we can harvest all the way into winter for lots of our crops. Corn. Harvest all the way through winter. Soybeans we can harvest into winter. Oh, nope, it stops right at winter. Potatoes, autumn. So being a South American style geo, it's a bit different than what we may be normally used to. almost done mowing. At some point he's probably going to run into that tree. Question is, will we be able to get back in time before he runs into that tree? Right. Wrapper. And then we'll CB. Oh, there's baler. And then we'll just see if we can fit all this on here or not. Hopefully we can save ourselves a trip. That. Let's try this. Back this in. Open it. Oh, there he goes. Pack it in there. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, we'll just pretend that that wheel doesn't warp through the ramp. Hey Anubis, what's up? Saw your message the other little bit ago on oh, I think it was South Mountain Creamery, maybe. Maybe no, it was oh, what was it? It was that S map, wasn't it? One that starts with an S. Oops, sorry about that. I hit my headphones. It wasn't too loud. Oh, he has run into the tree. I knew he'd run into the tree eventually. You just hang out and watch. It's fine. I don't know if we're going to get to, I don't know how much we're going to get to here. Shut up on the edge there. Oh no. Oh no. It just turned. Isn't it? Oh, there we go. That off. Oh, we kind of did a little color coding here, didn't we? Like we tried that. Let's go up here and take care of our silly little tractor in the tree. That anymore. And if y'all don't know what I'm going to do next, I'm gonna... Oh man, having a... I thought you were a good mowing little rig. You're having a hard time with this little hill. We're not going to get too OCD about the leftover grass here on the turns. There's no concept of wet grass affecting performance with seasons. That would be with MR, and we don't have MR here. So the JCB doesn't have that much horsepower, and running all three of these mowers is a bit of a horsepower sap. Put you there. Hey Dirk, what's up? Awful. How early is it? Like 5 a.m. in Germany? some water while we're at it. All right. Now, for the fun part. So you swing that way. Right. It's probably 2.5. Offset. Unfold. Okay. Down. Turn you on. You do that. You do this. Hey, Tazzy. Nate, what's up? On. Go. Now. Oh, did I forget to say to follow him? I guess I did. It's okay. We'll be able to... What? Ah, it's fine. We'll do it this way. Why do those bales look long? Longer than normal? Slowly catching up to this guy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up to him in time. Pick up that wrapper or not. That wrapper might not pick these up. We're about to find out. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, that's not going to work. Good. Well, with that, I thought they were. 2,400 liters. I thought this thing put out regular bales. Check the shop. 2450. Huh. Alright guys, well with that we're going to call this one. This baler obviously didn't work out for us very well. I thought it just did standard bales. Clearly didn't. Alright. Another fail. There we go. So guys, it's probably going to do a wraps for me tonight. Probably going to expect that this map has a pretty good chance of being uploaded to PCSG for testing the end of this weekend, early next week. So if all goes well, it might get released here within the next week. You might be able to play your own Amazon islands by next weekend. So until next time, guys, happy farming. No, I didn't use this on Emerald Coast. I was going to use this baler on Emerald Coast, but now I guess I'm not.